today on Rappler. Senator Ronald Bato Dela Rosa confirms receiving notices from the International Criminal Court but says he's been ignoring them. Rodrigo Duterte allies Bongo, Bato Dela Rosa, and Philip Salvador file candidacies for senator. Michael Pacquiao, son of boxing champ and former Senator Manny Pacquiao, is running for a council seat in General Santos City. U.S. Democratic presidential bet Kamala Harris courts Republican votes in Wisconsin with Liz Cheney. And one of Matthew Perry's doctors pleads guilty to illegally distributing ketamine that led to the actor's fatal overdose. Senator Ronald Bato Dela Rosa confirms his office has received communication from the International Criminal Court, but the former police chief and architect of former President Rodrigo Duterte's drug war says he is ignoring the international body. Dela Rosa is among 5 people being considered as under suspicion as the ICC Office of the Prosecutor continues to investigate killings under the Duterte administration.
May nagkukontak sa opisina ko, pero inignore namin. Hindi namin kinausap.
Solicitor General Menardo Guevara earlier confirmed the ICC wanted the Philippine government to arrange interviews with people of interest, but the state refused to facilitate it. While Guevara did not confirm nor deny the people ICC wants to interview, a document released by former Senator Antonio Trillanes IV names Dela Rosa among them. Other personalities mentioned include the following: Ronald Dela Rosa and Christopher Bongo are officially seeking re-election as senators, while actor Philip Salvador files for his bid to join them. The 3 men are allies of former President Rodrigo Duterte. Senator Robin Padilla, president of their party PDP, accompanies them as they file their candidacies at the Comelec Ad Hoc Bureau at the Manila Hotel Thursday, October 3. Go is Duterte's closest aide, but he says he can't tell whether the former president will run for senator. Dela Rosa was the architect of Duterte's drug war that rights groups say killed up to 30,000 Filipinos. He says if he wins, he will continue fighting illegal drugs and crime. The International Criminal Court's probe into alleged crimes against humanity looms over Dela Rosa. He says the ICC case is a, quote, grand demolition job against Duterte and his allies. Manny Pacquiao's 22-year-old son Michael Pacquiao steps into politics by eyeing a council seat in General Santos City, a local official announces Tuesday, October 1. Michael will be running under the party his father founded, the People's Champ Movement. He will be joining the slate of his aunt, the re-electionist Mayor Lorelie Pacquiao, the boxing champ's sister-in-law. City Administrator Franklin Gacal says Michael Pacquiao and the rest of the slate will officially file for candidacy on Saturday, October 5. Michael is Manny's second child. He is known as a rapper and musician and is expected to bring the youth vote for his party. Manny Pacquiao himself will be attempting a return to the Senate as part of the administration's ticket. He ran for president in 2022 but lost to Bongbong Marcos. U.S. Democratic presidential candidate Kamala Harris courts Republican and centrist votes in the battleground state of Wisconsin on Thursday, October 3, by holding events with Republican stalwart former Congresswoman Liz Cheney. Liz Cheney's father is former Vice President Dick Cheney. They are the 2 most prominent Republicans to openly support Harris against fellow Republican Donald Trump in November's election. The Cheneys have sharply criticized Trump for refusing to accept the results of the 2020 election and for his role in the January 6, 2021 attack on the U.S. Capitol. Harris needs to win over Republicans and independents wary of Trump without alienating her base. She has taken a center-to-right-leaning stance on several issues, including staunch support for Israel, a border policy tough on migrants, and an all-of-the-above energy strategy to keep fuel costs low. Wisconsin is one of the states projected to decide the election. One of Matthew Perry's doctors pleads guilty of illegally distributing ketamine that led to the actor's fatal overdose. Dr. Mark Chavez of San Diego enters the plea before the U.S. District Court in Los Angeles. He could face up to 10 years in prison at his sentencing scheduled for April. Another of Perry's doctors, Salvador Plasencia, and co-defendant Jesvin Sangha have pleaded not guilty. Authorities say Sangha was an illicit supplier of the drug and was known as the ketamine queen. Authorities said Plasencia purchased ketamine from Chavez. In text messages to Chavez discussing the amount they would charge Perry, Plasencia allegedly wrote, quote, "I wonder how much this moron would pay." The pair are scheduled to go on trial in March. Perry died at the age of 54 in October 2023 from the acute effects of ketamine and other factors that caused him to lose consciousness and drown in his hot tub. And that's today's wrap. I'm Kara Oliver. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. Follow us on Rappler's YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok.